everyone. Welcome to Empowerment Network. We're very excited because I'm streaming today for the first time in my life from OCONNECT. And today, Red and Jeffrey and myself, we are here to tell you people, to confirm to you people that it's been worth the wait. And it's all about OCONNECT today. Jeffrey, welcome.
Hey, thank you. Good seeing you, Red. You too, Comfort. I love it being here. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Welcome, Red. Good job today.
Hi, how you doing? Good to be here amongst my friends as always. Busy day for me. Been doing lots of webinars, so last one for me.
I know. Hopefully the last one for today. Okay, so Jeffrey, let's give Red a bit of breathing space, and you go first. We say it's been worth the wait. So, what do you have to say about that concerning OCONNECT?
I say that's a very good topic. You may have noticed that we have an extension of OCONNECT today, 11 days, I think. That's a strange number, you know. It kind of makes me think somebody knows something, you know, and I'm excited about it. I remember about a month and a half ago, somebody asked me on a live webinar what I thought, when did we think we were really going to get moving? I said, I think we're looking at the end of first quarter and we're going to be off to the races. And I quickly got chastised. But it looks like I might be right. If we can pull this through, you know, by the end of this quarter, then I mean things are heating up, and it's absolutely, regardless of whether we've been waiting 6 months or 6 years, it's been worth the wait, because quite frankly, we know that success is not just about making the right decisions. It's also about having the right mindset, and that mindset says you do what you can do, and we need to be patient while we're waiting for things to happen. And we just need to enjoy the journey. And we're often, I guess, conditioned to think like an employee or something. And, you know, that doesn't really go well with what we're doing with OnPassive. And we don't want that holding us back. But I do tell my kids, and they've raised up, listening to me, tell them that we are where we are because of the decisions we've made. And we're responsible for what we do. So the good news is that we have the power to change our minds and overcome anything. And we're seeing that firsthand through the resolve and the will and the sheer determination of Mr. Ash Mufareh, whose vision has been rolling out right in front of us. We've been on this wonderful journey for the last 5 years, and it looks like we're just about ready to meet that spot where we're going to be crossing over a line. Now, it's not the finish line. For me, it's more of a starting line. And we've been waiting for a while for this to happen. And that starting line to me means that we're going to get the products out. We're going to get the allocations done. We're going to get the payment processing moving along. And it all starts with making sure that we can get everything stabilized and scaled up so that we can start putting those out. And yeah, it's been well worth the wait. So I'm going to shut up and let you have a say out there, Red.
Yeah, sure, Red. I know that Jeffrey has highlighted a few things that I would like us to comment on, but I'm just excited about you saying how it's been worth the wait, because we know what's waiting.
Yeah, I mean, as Jeffrey just said, actually, the 11 days is very interesting because 11 days takes us to the 1st of April. Is that going to be a prominent day? Let's wait and see. But why not have the 10 days like we've been having? Why 11?
Yeah.
So you might be on the money there, Jeff. You never know. Let's wait and see. But for sure, for me, the wait has always been worth it. Why? Because I caught the vision, same as Jeffrey did a long time ago, of what is but trying to be done here. It's no mean feat, and that really is the bottom line. And I think if you are a person who understands delayed gratification, then you certainly will understand why this wait has been worth it. You know, a lot of people want instant gratification. They want things now. We live in an instant society. You know, anywhere that you go in society now, people just don't stop, do they? You see people don't even stop for coffee anymore. They walking with it down the street. They eating going down the street. They don't stop for absolutely anything. And having this mentality as far as business is concerned really isn't the best option. Why? Because some things take time, plain and simple. Some of the best whiskies take time to mature. Some of the best wines take time to mature. All of these things, but it is always worth the wait because you're going to be getting something that is far better than is already there. And this is OnPassive through and through. You know, yes, it has been a long journey to get to where we are right now. But I'm sure every single person who's watching this, that through whatever trials, tribulations, ups and downs, disappointments, whatever you want to call it, if you are in OnPassive that you have been through, they will all dissolve and go away. Why? Because the wait really has been worth it. What you are going to get from a company with products and services really is going to be a game changer. Look at OCONNECT right now. Look at the features, look at the clarity, look at the audio. I mean, just as it is at the moment, this OCONNECT 2.0 second edition, whatever you want to call it, really is standing head and shoulders above the competition. If you're looking for a video conferencing solution and you are used to other providers, come and have a look at OCONNECT. You are not going to be disappointed because of what is there. And that's why it's worth the wait. We have a CEO who, like it or not, is very, very particular. He will only accept the very best. He keeps kicking things back that we would say, yeah, that's great. Come on, let's go with that. Oh, no, not for our CEO, Ashmi Farah. He wants it to be the very, very best. We've just got a new feature that's in beta testing at the moment that has been added to this OCONNECT, which is the virtual background. 38 categories. You can upload your own. You can do it. We're testing it now. And why are we testing it? Most people would say, yeah, that's good to go. We can go with that. It's absolutely perfect. Look at what virtual backgrounds that we use on other platforms. The ones we got now are better, but it's not good enough for our CEO. It doesn't hold the perfection stamp of what OnPassive is going to be recognized for in the future. And this really is why the wait is worth it, because we know as a user or affiliate and a consumer of the OnPassive products and services that we are going to get the very, very best. And that is why, for me, this wait has been worth every single minute of the last 5.5 years, because I know that when we come out of it, when we become commercial, when we are going full bore, when everything is working like it should be, then people are going to flock into our business because of what these products and services not only do for them to make their life easier, better, cheaper, but also the other side of OnPassive, which is all about the affiliates, about making a little bit of money as well. Combine all that together, all you've got is one thing, and that is called success. Back to you.
Wow.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Red. I think I'm very excited to say, that it's been worth the wait, because think of where we have been since 2018, depending when whoever joined. How many times, how many of these things have come and gone? Who has ever known where it's ever started and waited until to where we are now? We have seen video conferencing platforms. Yeah. We have seen digital products. We've seen stuff. They just deliver it to us one morning on a plate. We're like, yes, there's something called this. There's something called that. But then we started together from that first day, and we've been walking the journey. We see where Ash has skipped over stumbling blocks. We see where he goes through thicks and thins and all of those. What else can be if you don't call it a blessing? It's just been worth it. And just like Jeffrey said earlier on, Red, he said we are crossing over a line, and with this line we're crossing, even though we think that we started in 2018, knowing what OCONNECT means to us, we think that the journey is just about to begin. Do you agree with that, Jeffrey?
Oh man, are you kidding? Red, you had me fired up. Now here you go, Comfort, and you got to, you were talking about some of the things in the products, right? I mean, think about the background you were just talking about. They're going to be ultra high def. We're not doing high def anymore. It's ultra, right? Same thing with real-time translations going on in OCONNECT. Our OTRACKER, the web analytics, got more features in it, more functionality than all the rest of the analytics apps out there combined. But you know what? It has been worth the wait, because you know what? A lot of people are looking at OnPassive. The only thing they see is the digital ecosystem. That's it. That's the capstone, if you will, on the pyramid, or that's the tip of the iceberg, right? They see that as the foremost OnPassive solution, right? If not the only solution. That may be the only thing they see. But we are so much more than that, because there's other things that are designed to blanket humanity with that abundance, and everything else that OnPassive is that we've seen put together over the last 5 years. Wow. I mean, man, and this is huge too. And this is a very, very big, very fundamental difference between our company and somebody else's, because we all, not only do we have that digital OES, right, with all those digital solutions, with an opportunity for people to earn commissions, but we've got several other elements. I mean, if you look at what we've seen come into fruition, if you will, over the last 5 years, well, at least the last 4 to be sure, right? I mean, we've got brick and mortar offices. We're all over the place, right? Dubai, Egypt, Singapore, USA, India, the hub. We got data centers, right? Got more on the way. Got one now that's open and is connected intercontinentally. So, and as far as I know, we're running OCONNECT off of that. We've also got innovation labs. I mean, these things weren't, it's like your eyeball. Your eyeball doesn't, you got to have something together and put it all together before the eyeball works. OnPassive is the same way. We weren't born with all these things, right? Came up with innovation labs. I mean, we've got factories putting out physical products, right? I mean, the OnPassive ecosystem that we've already talked about, all the branding that's going on with Dubai and all the surrounding areas. We've got all the strategic partnerships that we developed. Every one of these things pop out, gets bigger, bigger, bigger. And every one of these things are supporting everything that we are doing. And we have innovations. We have brand new technologies and new software coming out. We got some of the best brainards in the world working for us, coming out of Wells Fargo. I mean, just from all over the place. So yeah, has it been worth the wait? Sure has. Was it worth it to get the mobile apps? Absolutely. Collaborative agreements? Oh yeah, you can believe it. All that branding, the Dubai, the train station. I mean, the big wheel. I mean, man alive. Sometimes people, you get a little caught up because, I'm not, I'm not making money right now. And that's all you can see. But you go behind the scenes, yeah, it's been worth the wait. Thank you. Back to you, Red.
Yeah, sure. Red, I think I just want to let people know, to remind you, you will say this, maybe put it much better, right, guys? Whoever is watching us now, I've been at work the whole day. I just walked in now. If you don't find me beautiful, then you have an issue with your eyes. I'm exhausted from work, but look at how good I look on the screen. If you like what you see, then go for it. It's more than, we are talking about what we have now, and we are showing it to people, because if somebody is stumbling on this, they should know that what we are telling them about is what we are using right now, Red. And so this one is actually the first release of our commercial version of the OCONNECT, and this is what we have. So Red, what else do you want to add to that?
Just before I do add it, can you please just tell people that we are aware that they cannot hear myself and Jeffrey. It has been recorded and it will be put out onto your channel. So
okay,
because they can only hear you.
Oh, all right. That's important then. So if you can't hear, guys, do not worry. It's being recorded, so we are going to put it out there for everybody. But then it's good, and the testing goes on. So So we just continue with our chat because it's being recorded.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm sure they'll get that fixed. Obviously, it's to do with the hookup because it's going through the host, and probably that's it's good feedback to have. What was your question?
Yeah, I was just going to say we should comment on because we should let people know that what we're talking about is what we have now, the video conferencing platform, the latest in town, and the high quality or ultra high quality images and sound and everything. And if this is just the first release, everybody should just be wondering what is coming after this, the upgrades and so on.
Yeah, I mean, as far as OCONNECT is concerned, this is a product that is going to be a staple usage on so many other different products as well within OnPassive. What do I mean by that? It is that it is imperative and important that OCONNECT works and functions absolutely correctly, because there is going to be parts of it that are going to be used in other products of OnPassive. For instance, we already know that ONET, which is going to be our social media platform, is getting redesigned, rejigged, and upgraded. I would not be surprised if we had the ability to do 5-second, 10-second clips through that. Obviously, they'll be using OCONNECT in incorporation with that. We already know that Academy, for instance, will be using OCONNECT as far as learning is concerned and teaching people within that. Obviously, our OMail, which is our email video conference, sending video emails, etc. A lot of that will be done through OCONNECT. From a user point of view, I said it on Andy and Collins's earlier on. I can hear the rumble now. I really can. And the reason I'm saying this is because the people who are already using OCONNECT, so they are users, affiliates, founders, people who have been around OnPassive through this journey over the last 5.5 years. We have really been using OCONNECT now for about a year. The second release, which is what we're on right now, is very new to all of us. Only a week old now. That's all it has been. In fact, it's a week tomorrow on Thursday. But listen to everybody and what they are saying. Everybody is so excited. And why are they excited? Because we all use other platforms. We know and understand what functionality, facilities, other video conferencing solutions offer. OCONNECT, as it is right now, without any add-ons, without all the other bells and whistles and gadgets and everything else that are going to come along, including for me, which is going to completely revolutionize everything, which is speech to text in live. When all that comes in as well, we are super excited right now about OnPassive because we're using it and we love it. I always said this, word of mouth is going to be the best advertising that you can ever do anywhere. Why is it the best advertising? Because you only tell people you know, for number one, but it's also how you tell them. It's like if you've seen a good movie, you want to tell someone about that good movie because you're so excited about watching a fantastic movie. You want them to go and watch it as well because you know they're going to love it. If you go to a new restaurant, you have a fantastic meal. You know, it has all the attributes. It's fantastic. It's hot. It's tasty. It's the right price mark. Service was impeccable. All the rest of it. What do? You go and tell people about it, who you know, because you know they're going to enjoy it. Our products are the same. OCONNECT is the same. We love it because we're using it. What do we want to do? We want you, our friends, to use it as well. And it's how we are telling them with our excitement, because we are confident in what the facilitation of this product does. There's no buffering. There is no lag. Anybody with any device can log into it. They've sorted all that out. People from across the globe in the poorest of countries are getting onto OCONNECT and having their own meetings. Super easy to set up. All the functionalities and facilities, crystal clear audio, picture on the screen. Look at comfort. Amazing. You know what I mean? Not a doctored picture in sight, and she looks fantastic. We want you to have a look at this. And the beauty about it is you can look for free. You can have a 14-day trial on it if you want to. You don't have to pay a dime to do anything on this. Come and have a look and make your own mind up. But I can assure you of one thing. You're going to love it. Why? If you're already using a video conferencing solution right now, you come and have a look at this. You are going to be blown away. We've been using this. We're kind of a little bit used to this. The first time someone sees OCONNECT, they're going to go, boom, this is amazing. Can you hear that rumble? I can. Back to you.
Sure, definitely we can. Yes, some of us can really hear the rumble. You know, a while ago, Collins, Andy, and myself, Jeffrey, we had a discussion here where we thought that OCONNECT is the core, like the nucleus of ONPassive, which means other products are queuing up and they're just waiting for OCONNECT to stabilize, and the floodgates are open and everything is just like all over the place. Can you confirm that?
Was that directed at me?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I think Red would like to comment on that too, because people need to understand what we mean by this.
OCONNECT is a flagship. I wouldn't say that it's the core, but it's certainly a flagship product, and it's the first flagship product out of the gate, and that's by design because it's bringing the world together, right? Globally, you're connecting, and that what better product to bring out? Now, once that's out, you're right. That sets up a nucleus through which we can use a lot of other things. And there's all the way through everything in the OES, the platform itself, as well as all of the products that we've got. They have that automation through the AI, through the machine learning, right? Which is written by OnPassive for OnPassive. They're never going to make AI a product. It's for them and for internal use, and it runs throughout. The entire system's permeated with it. But when you get OCONNECT out there, then you can start putting other things out, other things that'll work with that. But they're going to be lining some other things. The next one out of the gate, I think, is going to be OTRACKER, which I mean, I don't know if you guys have checked it out or not, but it is gorgeous, and it's got so many hot things in it. I mean, hot. Cutting edge technology, and it's got more features and functionality than all the other web analytics program put together, and it's going to be a whole lot less expensive. So when these things start rolling out, that's really, because then people are going to look and go, oh wow, here's this one, let me check that out. We're not going to inundate anybody, though. Mr. Mufara made it pretty clear that these are strategic rollouts. They're being rolled out methodically with reason, and they're going to give them time before each one or between each one so that we can learn how to use it, know what the bells and whistles are, and then just about the time we're like, okay, I got this one down, they're going to release another one, and you're going to go, wow, and they've got them lined up. I mean, what Mr. Mufara, I think, wants to do is roll out one or two, maybe three, probably one or two a month for the next couple years at least, if not more. I know they're continuing to work on these things. So yeah, absolutely. And when you got OCONNECT, the stuff that's working with OCONNECT is going to work. Another one, Academy, another flagship product, but that's going to be, I mean, boy, you put those two together. And then when you got the hardware coming out that Mr. Mufara alluded to on one of his last webinars, where he was talking about the peripherals, I'll use that word, the peripherals that will work with OCONNECT, then you're talking about what's in his heart. He's talking about, virtual augmentation and augmented reality and all sorts of good stuff. Yeah. OCONNECT's first out the door, and life is good after that. I know I'm rambling. Sorry.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks so much, Jeffrey. So, Red, would like to hear from you too.
Yeah, I think and anything in the business world, it's really, really important to make a statement, especially when you are the new boy on the block. You know, coming out and making a statement of intent is very important. And this is part of the reason why OCONNECT has taken its time, and we are right now on the cusp of the start. I really like that, Jeffrey. I believe we're at the start as well, because everything else is going to fall into place from the start of this commercial launch of OCONNECT. But the statement is going to be made by the product. The product itself will be the statement, and that is because people are just going to love it. I mean, even the chat area on OCONNECT compared to what chat areas are like on other video conferencing platforms, you could spend your whole webinar just in that chat area because of how it's laid out and set out, that you can chat individually, you can chat as a group, you can put private bits on there, you can share stuff with people. And this is all whilst you're live on a webinar. And then all the other functions that are in there as well. It comes with an exclusive manual that you can download so that you will know exactly how to use it correctly. You know, every single part of every product that is coming out of OCONNECT has been well thought out by design, and nothing is left to chance. Every single part of what about this, have we got something for this, and all the rest of it has been well thought out of. And this is what I absolutely love about the new OCONNECT that we've got now. It's super simple and easy to use. Very, very easy to set up a webinar. You don't have to be tech savvy whatsoever. Auntie Milda round the corner, she could get hold of it easy. It's all color coded. You click the button, another screen comes out. You put when you want it, what time it is, boom, that's you done. Automatic link that you can send out. If your name's within the ecosystem, you can send it directly from that one link. Like I said, so many things have been thought out and thought through of how to make this easier for the user consumer. And that's the beauty about it. There is no technical knowledge needed for it. This is why I keep saying, when people come and have a look at OCONNECT, compared to what they are using, they're going to love it. I can remember, am I allowed to say Zoom? I'm going to anyway. I can remember when the pandemic was on and everyone was flocking to Zoom to use it. I can remember people were actually putting how to use Zoom classes up on Facebook because people hadn't got a clue how to use it. This has been designed so that anybody can use it. You don't need to have a class to do it, but there's also a user manual if you want to get a little bit more techie. I absolutely love, love, love this product. And if this is the start and the quality of what we are going to expect from other products and services from OnPassive, that's it, lights out. There's going to be a lot of companies who aren't going to be happy with OnPassive, and that's a good thing, not a bad thing. Back to you.
Thank you. Thanks, Red. You're very right. So many people are already not happy. So we're wondering what will happen when the real thing is here. So one last thing from you each, a few minutes. Jeffrey, you know, we don't really have to share OCONNECT, but for the fact that if we know why or anything OnPassive, why I shared it with us is for the reason that if you get a bit what we came here to get from OnPassive, then we get a bit of extra so that we take care of the people living in need. Just for that reason, we still think that we want to tell somebody what we have in our hands and that there's still room for them. Jeffrey?
You know, when I came in a long time ago, it was because I heard Mr. Mufar's vision. I heard him talking, and I understood where he wanted to go. I wasn't I wasn't a marketer. I'm still not a marketer. But I heard where he wanted this thing to go. So when I got in, I said, you know what? I'm going to be part of something good and big and great. Was I thinking about the money at the start? Absolutely, I was thinking about the money. I'm thinking, I'll earn some money, sure. But the point was, we were starting something with some really good ideas that had a lot of heart in it, and we were right at the start of it. And that's kind of what brought me into this thing. So when I look back and say, yeah, has it been worth the wait? Absolutely. Because you know what? The way things are rolling out strategically by design, the way things have popped up and become more evident as we move along, that is exciting. This whole journey has been exciting. We have been able to see things as they rise up, as they come out of OnPassive and come up to the top. They kind of bubble up to the top. You start to think, oh, there's something going on, and then bloop, something happens. And it's no wonder Mr. Mufareh said, hey, we're going to hit a new top. And it's continually growing, it's continually progressing, and it's continually forwarding that journey on, and we're all in it. And to me, that's been part of it. That's been part of the excitement of OnPassive, watching everything grow. I remember when we only had 3 or 4 products that we were thinking about, and then we said, hey, we're going to eventually have 4 dozen products, and we're like, wow, that's pretty out there. But you know what? Like Mr. Like Red, you said a little bit ago, we've gone through some things, and there's some people out there probably really don't like what we're doing, and that's fine, right? We have loved every step of the way, and even though we've gone through some challenges, those challenges have made us so much stronger in so many different ways. I wouldn't trade them for the world, because if things had happened the way we thought they should have happened back in the day, we'd have probably been somewhere else, not near as far ahead as where we are now. But because of the resolve and the willpower and the sheer determination that we've seen with Mr. Mufareh and his tech teams and all those people that he's brought on board, along with a lot of the diehard charter members, the founder, if you will, there's a lot of folks out there really pushing this thing and loving it. And this is where we're at. And so, I'm even today, I am so glad that we streamed this on the OCONNECT. We're having challenges, but guess what? This is the real-time beta that we're doing right now, because they're going to be looking at this and they're going to be figuring out exactly what happened and why it happened. It's going to be fixed, tweaked, and bang, and it's all taken care of. And that's part of the beauty of OnPassive right now. Yeah, we got a whole lot of products coming out. Yeah, we've got OCONNECT. It's about ready to be released again, and it's better than anything out there. Yeah, we've got a whole lot of legs that are on the foundation, lifting everything up. But you know what? It's only going to get better. So, yeah, it's been worth the wait, and I'll wait some more. Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks, Jeffrey. So, Red, many people still ask funny questions. Oh, now there is an extension. People still ask, why another extension? Earlier on was like, oh, it's ending today. Are we going to start paying from our pockets? People still worry, even with the much progress. So one last word for them.
Well, don't worry is the answer to that. Our CEO has always said that it's his intention that we only go, I'm talking about founders here, by the way, we only go twice out of pockets. That is once to become a founder and once to activate our accounts. And as far as the founder's fee is concerned, we've had that given back to us. It was put into our OWallets to go towards activating our accounts. Now, every founder has up until the 1st of September of this year to activate that account, whether it's by purchasing OCONNECT or another product, it's entirely up to them. But going back to what you were just saying there, Comfort, that it is the wish of the company that nobody has to go out of pocket again once they've paid. This is why we have the extensions. Our CEO doesn't want us to miss out on using OCONNECT, so it gets extended until a time where the money can come in and go out. It's a two-way street. You can't expect people to pay for something if the money is not going back to the recipients of, in the commission basis, of people who have sold the products on. Easy business maths, People sell a product, they make a commission. That's how business works. But you need to pay that person, and that's where we're at. I'm with Jeffrey. I think we're extremely close, and this is going to be resolved. Looking at OnPassive as a business. Now, you asked a question to Jeffrey. Could you tell us a little bit more about OnPassive as a business? There's definitely two sides to OnPassive. And one is from a user's point of view, and it's my opinion, might be wrong, that I believe that at least 60% of every single user will just be that, a user of the OnPassive products and services. Why? Because that's what we all do. Really, nearly everybody online now, they will pay a subscription to a company because they want to use that product. Whether it's for enjoyment, whether it's to make their life easier, or whether it's for business. They are not interested in making any money. They enjoy it. It makes their life easier. They pay their subscription. OnPassive is going to be exactly the same. People are going to flock in, use our products because they're great, because it makes their life easier, or they get enjoyment from it, or from a business point of view. We tick all those boxes. But there also is another side to OnPassive, and that is the affiliates. What is an affiliate? It is somebody who can make a commission on sales of the OnPassive products and services. Anybody can be it. There's there's no screening who can do it, who can't go it. You can't buy your way in. It's very simple. You come into the OnPassive ecosystem, which you do as a user anyway. And in the top middle, there is a link that says become affiliate. It has a non-disclosure agreement. If you like it or don't like that, then it's your choice. But if you do agree to the terms and conditions of that non-disclosure agreement, you click it. Now you're an affiliate. Now you have the ability to make yourself a bit of money as a residual income online. Okay, you purchase a product from OnPassive and you resell it. And in that resale, you make yourself a commission. Plain and simple. Yes, there's other bonuses. Yes, there's other bits and pieces, but as is the basics. And especially in today's society, every single person I speak to on a daily basis is struggling. You know, I know many people have got good jobs, 2 people earning into one household, and they're still struggling. And everybody could do with a bit more extra money. Now, what better way than being able to do it at night time, at the weekends, on your laptop? It is a winner for everyone. But you don't have to. You could just use the products, which is I think most people will be doing, because let's face it, most people don't really want the hassle. But if somebody is an entrepreneur, if somebody has the will to do a little bit of work, then OnPassive is certainly for you. There is going to be so much that's going to help you along the way. The company are going to help you market. The company are going to do so much for you. But just go and take a look at that affiliate program that OnPassive has installed at the moment. If it's for you, you will certainly not regret it. And you will certainly make a bit of extra money.